that your rogue can use it.
I don't think my rogue wants it. It is possible that Flick might want it, but does either of your guys, particularly the one who actually retrieved it, want it more?
He can't use it, and he has no interest in it. He prefers to use his bare needles, as he puts it.
How much damage does a mace do?
1d6 plus strength modifier.
Okay.
If no one takes a Varane will.
Yeah, it'll either be Flick or Varane, then, because Flick is open to it. What does Varane do?
She uses spells mainly, but she doesn't have like any close up range spells, as she puts it.
And she doesn't already have a physical weapon?
Nope.
All right, if she doesn't have a physical weapon, let her have it.
I'll add that into her notes. Plus one. Okay. So let's see. What do you want to do now?
Did anybody come running at all the noise? Do we hear footsteps thudding down the hall from either direction?
No, it's pretty quiet.
I would like to inspect the rest of the room to make sure there aren't any hidden doors in any other directions.
Okay. Perception check?
I am not rolling of the well today. 18.
I'm going to illustrate hidden doors with these.
Yay! Alright. I would like to listen at the hidden door.
Okay. Perception check?
19.
You don't hear anything really. It's pretty thick door, you think, so you don't really think you're gonna be able to hear anything.
Okay. Anybody have a problem if I open this? My guys are fine with it.
My guys shake their heads.
Was it locked? Do I need to...
Nope.
Okay. Alright. Open it.
There's a scraping noise which causes it to be loud enough to alert anyone who's inside. The room is lit by a pair of tall, wrought iron candlesticks in the northeast and southeast corners. 9 candles burn atop each one, casting flickering light across a claw-footed altar carved from a single block of obsidian, and which has a small angel-shaped flame erupting from its top. Duke Thalmalra Vanthampur kneels before the altar. So I'm just going to replace...
May I throw a dagger? A silver dagger? The moment I see her?
I'm not going to roll initiative, but she actually heard you guys coming.
Oh, that's right. She heard us coming. Never mind. Alright. I am prepared to roll initiative.
1 second. Back you go. And away these go. I need to pop those up is the thing. Pop those 2 up. Or 3 up, yeah. So we can pop this back a bit. Are we still in sight? Yeah, we're still in sight. That's my job, yeah, I know. This is what my job is out here. We job it up because we job it out here. And this is the altar. She's like, who the beep is this? She does that, but you can see like a little shock on her face, so. Okay, so.
Are we really that far? Is everybody else really that far back?
Well, it depends, like, we all would like up here, really, so.
Thank you. There are way so many of us. Alright, tell me when you're ready for initiative.
Flick.
16.
Allie.
24.
Sandra.
19. I apologize for having a song stuck in my head, but worry not, I will not sing it.
Good. Okay, so I have some funny news for you after this.
Oh dear.
Visual initiative. Don't worry, you're gonna find it amusing. Okay, so the Duke got an at 20, but she's still not going first. Because she has no modifier.
And one of your folks does.
Well, Allie has a modifier and she got 24.
Oh, I forgot that.
Allie?
Allie, is, I guess, close enough to go in and go stabby. I don't have to. Bloop.
Yep.
And hopefully this way she'll have to turn to face me and might have disadvantage on attacks from my incoming teammates.
Yep. Don't be use inside of fighting if you want sneak attack.
Hmm?
Do you want sneak attack and use inside of fighting?
Let's give it a go. Alright, and then in my case it was an insight check.
Yep.
26.
She got an 8, by the way, for everyone who didn't see what I was holding up.
Yay! Alright, so
You have
that means I have sneak attack as long as I don't have disadvantage.
Correct.
For 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
This ain't gonna last that long.
Yay! Alright, stabby time. And we begin with a 23.
That is a hit.
And we begin with 19 damage.
Okay, now give me a dexterity saving throw. And 19
Are you proud of
damage
me?
in.
Yes. Are you proud of me for not swearing? I did a really good job of not swearing there. Although I'm sure you heard what I thought.
Not really.
17.
You take half of this.
Sorry, that was an 8, not a 6. Before it rolled. Okay.
So 14 damage because that was a
You
20.
are correct. 14 damage. I'm looking
That's only
moderately
flames.
ragged.
As only flames engulf you. Oh, you're injured? I didn't know. You don't tell me your health. If you
What?
don't- if you
No, I'm good. I'm only looking moderately.
If you even need healing.
I'm at like 2/3. I'll be asking Cassandra to help or one of your guys to
I
help.
have 2 healers in the group, don't worry.
Alright.
Okay, so that brings us down to Hazir, who goes in like this, and proceeds to land the blows. You realize what you just did, so he's going to hit with both. Okay, I can only max damage on D4s now, so I'm happy with that. Another 18 damage. She's looking pretty rough now. I see just that's just too late. He's gonna do that, and another 9. Suddenly the sewing needles erupt again from his hands. He just does like that sort of gesture. A sort of, I think it's from his backhand.
Yes.
He sort of like brings his hand around like us, and
Technically it's a back fist because of the closed fist.
he does a back fist as he does like his sewing needles erupt from the back of his closed fist. It's into her chest.
Ow.
And sort of like open wounds as she goes, ah, well, her back at least. And that brings us to her. So
Did he take damage?
No.
He didn't catch fire?
Nope.
Interesting.
She's going to try and punch you too.
Both of us?
Actually, no, that's she realized that some of your characters out there, so she's going to try and do more damage to them. So she goes this quick eldritch symbol and blam, blam. That is a 18 and 25 to hit Cassandra.
Okay. Those are both hits.
Let's see. 19 force damage.
Okay.
And that was her entire turn. Brings us down to Cassandra.
to expend a second level spell slot on inflicting wounds upon her.
Get up close.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
By the way, language.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Does that mean I have...
Advantage on the attack, yes.
Okay. Alright, so...
If she survives this...
Then I will give you a dex saving throw.
Maybe.
And then a con saving throw. 15. She survives.
You had to hit first, and that was a hit.
Oh, that was a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think 15 would be a hit.
Her AC is 10.
Yay!
She's not wearing armor, and she has a
so that's
dexterity of 10.
40-10.
She has no dexterity modifier, and she's not wearing armor. She's a dude.
26.
26 damage? Nice. Now give me a dexterity saving throw.
That would be a 9.
Okay, you're going to take all of this damage, rather than just a half.
Okay.
As fire.
Alright, and I don't give you a constitution saving throw because
It was only...
it wasn't...
It wasn't all
That one
go.
attack wasn't half my... Okay.
Correct. Which brings us down to Cassandra, to Eisen, who goes... And...
Do not miss and clip Cassandra because she's down to 8 hit points.
2 hits. She's probably going to die from this because...
Yay!
Well, if you roll enough hit points, you will. Or damage points. Cocked. Nope, she's still alive. Barely. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do Rhea. Haste Rhea's watching her backs. It says Eisen, brings us down to Flick. Your arm's gonna be out for this entire dungeon, we'll just say, because... Just assume your arm's out for the entire dungeon.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
you could be 10 feet away.
Oh, that's right. I will get here, and that way I don't block everybody's line of attack. And I will be using the arms for both attacks.
Okay. Well, I forgot to tell you something earlier, which I'll have to mention. After this.
After?
Yeah. It was our previous session.
Okay. Advantage, that's a 19. Is a 19 a hit?
AC 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 6 damage. Also a hit.
She's dead. She has 5 hit points left after that.
8 damage.
As now your last attack hits her, she says, "See you in hell." And she laughs a low chuckle.
Cassandra collapses to the ground.
In pain?
Yeah, like I said, she's down to 8 hit points, so I think she's going to need to take a minute and cure some of her wounds. Which means she's not available to help anybody else.
says, "Let me help." Puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "So needles erupt to stitch you up again."
Wow.
You regain well, it does hurt. You do regain 9 hit points.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and some sewing needles erupt through your skin ow.
Okay. And I'm going to expend a second level spell slot, Curing Wounds.
Is Allie injured too?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
No, but she started out with a lot more hit points.
and then she's going to regain.
So, Cassandra's at 3/4 health now. She has 34 hit points.
Restore 12 to her.
To which one, Allie?
Yeah,
Okay.
Because as this happens, Varine holds her hand down like a soothing sensation sweeps over Allie's her wounds to knit themselves closed.
We both thank both of you. Yeah. So we're both up to about 3/4 health now.
Okay. Let me indicate where we can go now. So, by the way, the thing I want to tell you about earlier was, you remember that guy who completely ignored your crit attack? He was in the
I
crit.
remember that this happened.
Well, that was because he was a Reaper of Baal. They have something called, like, Unstoppable, I think is what it's called. 3 times a day, they can reduce damage to 0, no matter what. No matter how much damage they reduce it to 0. It's a reaction, so it only do like once per turn. Which meant he couldn't do opportunity attacks or anything else like that, so. That's what I want to tell you about. You see another secret door out of this room right here, by the way.
Another secret door.
It's clearly obvious, though, because, well...
Not secret.
Well, because you're on the side that would make it... This is the secret area.
I feel that we should search the body.
Okay.
And if there's anything we need to do to make it unrevivifiable, that would probably be a good idea.
There are 2 keys in the pocket of her dress.
You mean in my pocket now?
And that's about it.
Okay. Alright, so we have confiscated the keys.
Where do you want to go now?
Well, let's go ahead and check in here.
As you pass through there, you see a split in the hallway. It goes like that, and there's also a way that goes like that a little ways away.
Okay, so that's not a room, that's a hallway.
Correct.
Whew. Alright, I still think secret things are probably important to check first, so we have to decide whether to go toward you or toward me?
Yeah.
Can I see anything in either direction?
You can see that in that direction, towards you, there are a few splits in the area, a little further, a little closer. Like, there's a few splits in the path.
Oh, okay. So there are some turns off it.
Yeah, as well as it goes straight. So.
Okay. And what can I see down the hall in the other direction?
Not much. You just see that it goes down for a while and it gets pretty dark, stuff like that.
Alright. As long as it's possible that one is not a multi-pronged one, we'll do it first.
Which one? Towards
you.
Really? Okay.
Because, again, in my direction, we end up with multiple choices again. Whenever we've got the possibility to clear out an entire section,
remove those, please.
Without a split. All of this stuff?
Yeah. I'm only gonna take stuff in as we need it.
Okay.
So pass it. Okay. So as you head down, you see that it turns like da-da. It's more like, so you head down this way, it's like da-da. And then as you get to the edge, you suddenly see that it goes, so it goes like that, and then after a little while, it goes like this.
So there's another split.
Yep. But this one seems to go into a prison, this one seems to go into just another pathway.
Well, when you say prison, do you mean an entire prison or a prison cell? Just like a single cell, or?
Not a single cell, but looks like it has like a really small area. Like you think it's like you think you're like 4 or 5 places max.
Alright, I want to check out the prisoners.
There's a broad-shouldered figure with purple skin and a beard riding snake-like tentacles in here.
In one of the cells?
No.
Oh, crud. So this is the jailer.
Okay, could you tell me this? So we're right about there. So
here?
Yeah, I'll put us like push right there while I start describing.
Wait, this is the corpse, right?
Yeah. Sorry. It's tiny strip on a glaive as it glares at you through the darkness. Each door is set with a small barred window, and a ring of keys hangs from the creature's belt.
I wonder if any of them are duplicates of the keys in my pocket.
I will indicate the big boss. Once I feel it's a guy. I'll put him right there. He's like, he pushed. It was like that was a glaive.
Okay. What does he look like?
So this is the one you fought earlier, and this is what he looks like now. This is what
Okay.
you've seen now. The one you fought earlier, the one had the spines all over. This is what it looked like.
All right.
So,
Rolling of the initiative.
yes, flick.
12. Allie. 7.
Oh.
Cassandra. 24. She's apparently hyper alert on account of nearly dying.
On account of nearly dying. Fun way to put it. Starting with Cassandra.
Alrighty. Cassandra is... Oh, that's not Cassandra, that's Allie. Hang on. So I think Cassandra's probably starting to run a bit low on spell slots, so she is just going to... Okay, 60 feet. Okay. Call down this radiant light upon him twice.
18 and 4.
Alright. 8 radiant damage.
Max damage, eh?
On one of them. Yep.
Well,
On the
no,
other
no.
one I failed.
Okay. Now he's up.
Great.
Thos shall defeat you. You realize his name is Thos because he has like a little name tag that says Thos.
I'm trying to figure out which one of my party would snicker at that.
What? The fact that his name tag says Thos?
And that he's speaking of himself in the third person.
No, he's not, he doesn't say that. He like and charges at you. He doesn't say
I thought
that.
you said Thos will defeat you.
No, so he doesn't. I said he acts like he's going to say
all
that,
right.
but he just charges at you.
Never mind.
Move
Alright.
him.
Then I am...
Like so he's right back there. Actually, so like push right like that. Da, da, da. I'll say you're like near the back.
I had to have a line of sight, or I couldn't have thrown those sacred flames.
Like, he's gonna go for flick. Move him up, please. His beard is going to attack you, and then he's going to... What?
This is one of those times where I ask stupid questions that I know the answer to already. Since he got within range of my tentacles before he got to me, did I get an opportunity attack when he approached? No. Fine. Go ahead and
There's
attack.
a feat for that. But you need a pole arm for that.
Or super long arms with extra reach.
No, there's a feat for if you provoke an opportunity attack. Someone provokes an opportunity attack, they enter your reach, but if they exit your reach, they provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. Anywho, did you hit me?
13 and 19. So I'm assuming no?
You are correct.
So as his hand's like, and his beard goes like, and you're like, and now we're down to Hazir, who just goes, and now has advantage because of flankageness. Hit.
Flankitudinous Rex.
Hit. We are the Joke Lords. Not max that time. That's only 9. Okay, and then we're down to Eisen, who just goes boop, 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 and glows his eyes red.
Yay!
Twice. to which this once a man, never again fails twice. Cocked. 9 more damage. I'm only 9's a lot now. Okay. Wow, all my characters are going in a row.
Yeah, because most of my characters rolled very poorly. She
Go
said carefully.
Marine goes like that and fires some beams of sunlight at him before hitting both and dealing a whopping 14 damage with a grand total of a possible 30 damage. He gets hurt pretty badly though. Brings us down to the flick.
Well, that's convenient for me, because I'm already there. First attack is of the stabby variety. Second attack is to whap him in the throat with a tentacle. With an astral arm that is probably will move from being a tentacle to being a ridge hand.
Meep.
I'm a changeling, so I get to. I like to just change what I look like. All right, 16 with the short sword.
Hit.
Oh, goody.
We removed a lot of the restriction of what changelings can do. And so have the damage because it's not silvered.
5.
You were this close to greatness. You were this close.
24 to hit with
He's
the
dead.
astral arms.
He had 2 hit points after that.
Yay!
So as your ridge tentacle just hits him right in the throat, you just like cut his head off with it.
Flixor stands up a little straighter and says, "Well, that was easy."
As after a few seconds, you're is anyone there? From a few of the cells.
Cassandra is still kind of shaken from the recent events, and she sort of cackles and says, "No!" Allie looks at her and she's like, "Sorry, I'll get it together." Allie pats her on the shoulder and moves into the room and starts investigating.
Let's go back to there. You see two. Two prisoners. Hail Sneezer. You see 2 prisoners. The first, a short, lean, erudite. I think is the word it says.
Yes.
Male.
Scholarly, basically.
Male human who seems to be in his 50s. He says,
Is he the one who was speaking before?
yeah, it seems to be, because that one's a female, and he says, "I'm Baldur Fisk. May I know who you are?" As he looks at the cell. He looks out from the cell.
Allie says, "Probably, but first we need to know more about who you are." Hang on a second while I go to the group doc. Alright, Baldur Fisk?
Yeah.
Alright, I can fix the spelling later. Alright.
Fisk says, "As I'm looking for proof of, well, Thavius Krieg having signed a bargain with an archdevil, and that proof of this bargain being inside an infernal puzzle box."
A bargain with an archdevil?
Yeah.
I remember how Rhea reacted last time, so I look over my shoulder at her.
She's not in here right now. She's over there. He's been kind of quiet about this.
Okay, so she didn't hear that. So he's heard that he signed a bargain with an archdevil. Proof is in a puzzle box.
What a coincidence!
Yes, I recall that we are possessed of a puzzle box, confiscated from this very property. I do not share that information with him yet.
Yet.
Yeah, well, and I may never. So what do you intend to do with this proof, should you find it?
Well, I know someone named Sylvira.
Varia?
Vira. Yep.
Silvira.
SAV. That's her second name. SAVIKAS.
Alright. Silvira Salvikas.
Yeah, that's the name I'd have to say.
And
she's a sage.
how is she relevant?
She's a sage who operates out of Candlekeep, a good friend of mine. She thinks she knows how to open this thing, and pretty soon she can. If she can open this thing, we can figure out how to save Elturel.
So how does the proof allow you to save Elturel?
She thinks it can, and I'm not going to question her. I mean, when you have the contract, that's normally the first step figuring out how to avoid it. The first step to avoiding a devil's contract is always having the contract in your possession. It's a copy of it. Figuring out how it works and how to undo it.
Alright. I will come back to you in a minute. Don't go anywhere.
He gives a little rile out and says, "You got it."
I head over to the other occupied cell.
Okay. It's a fit, aristocratic human woman who seems to be in her 70s.
Is she awake?
Yeah.
I ask her who she is and why she is here.
She says, "I am Satir Theon Hune."
Satir Theon Hune.
I'm
I'm going to spell it all wrong.
I'm going to correct it now because, anyway, as your question, I'll correct it. Because that thing is a nightmare and a half to read, and I froze on my missed it big time.
Okay.
No.
Alright, so she is given a name. Why is she here? And who is she? I mean, the name is not. But first of all, why is she here?
She was kidnapped by the Vanthampurs, to keep them from opposing, to keep her family, the Hunes, from opposing their the Vanthampurs. What's it? They're planning to use her to keep the Hunes from opposing Duke Vanthampur's bid to become the new Grand Duke.
Okay. How aware are you of the Vanthampurs' activities?
I don't know. Insight check. I don't know why. I don't know what you mean by that. My apologies for that, by the way.
16.
So